Noah, the righteous man who survived the flood. Let me take you back to one of the most powerful and well-known stories in human history, the story of Noah. Noah was the 10th generation from Adam, a descendant of Seth. His father was Lamech, and his grandfather was Methuselah, the longest living person in the Bible. Even Noah's name carried meaning, rest or comfort. His father believed Noah would bring relief to humanity burdened by sin and toil. But Noah lived in a dark time. In Genesis chapter 6, we learn that the world had become corrupt and violent, and God was grieved by what humanity had become. And yet, Noah stood out. He was righteous, blameless among his generation, and he walked with God. Because of this, God chose Noah for a mission that would change the world. God told Noah to build an ark, a massive wooden vessel. He gave specific measurements: 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. That's about 450 feet long, the size of a football field and more. Noah obeyed without hesitation, even though the world around him must have mocked and doubted him. He was instructed to bring his family, his wife, his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives, along with the animals, 2 of every unclean kind and 7 pairs of every clean kind. Then came the flood, 40 days and 40 nights of relentless rain. Water covered the earth, even over the tallest mountains. All living things outside the ark perished. But inside, Noah and those with him were safe. After 150 days, the waters began to recede. The ark came to rest on Mount Ararat. Noah sent out a raven, then a dove, which returned with an olive leaf, a symbol of peace and new beginnings. When the earth was dry, Noah stepped out of the ark and did the first thing any righteous person would do. He built an altar to God and worshipped. Then God made a covenant with Noah and all humanity. He blessed them and gave new commands. He promised never again to destroy the earth with a flood, and he gave a rainbow as the sign of that promise, a symbol of mercy and hope. But Noah's story didn't end there. Later, he planted a vineyard, drank wine, and became drunk in his tent. His son Ham saw his father's nakedness and dishonored him, while Shem and Japheth respectfully covered him. When Noah awoke, he blessed Shem and Japheth and cursed Canaan, Ham's son. Noah lived 350 more years after the flood and died at the age of 950. Now, let's reflect on what Noah represents. He is a symbol of righteousness in a corrupt world. The Ark. A powerful image of salvation, a refuge provided by God's grace. The flood. A reminder of God's judgment, but also His mercy. And the rainbow, still seen today, as a sign of God's faithfulness to His promises. In Judaism, Noah is remembered as a righteous man and the source of the 7 Noahide laws, moral principles for all humanity. In Christianity, he's listed in the Hall of Faith in Hebrews 11, and Jesus himself compared the days of Noah to the days before his return. To this day, people still search for Noah's Ark, with many claims centering around Mount Ararat in Turkey. While the evidence is debated, the impact of the story is undeniable. Noah's legacy lives on. In films, books, sermons, and even full-scale replicas, like the Ark encounter in Kentucky. So, what can we learn from Noah? Obedience in faith, even when it doesn't make sense. Oh, righteousness in the face of corruption. A trust in God's plan, even when the world doubts you. And a reminder that no matter how dark things get, God always provides a way of salvation. Noah wasn't perfect, but he was faithful, and through him humanity survived, and a new beginning was made.